never thought love could feel so heavy. When I first met Daniel, it was like a spark ignited in a room I hadn't realized was dark. He was gentle, attentive, and he made me feel seen in a way no one ever had before. I was 22, finishing university and ready to step into the world on my own terms. But my parents saw him differently. From the very beginning, they told me he wasn't good enough. My father said he lacked ambition, that he would never build a stable life for me. My mother warned that love isn't enough, and that one day I'd regret choosing someone who didn't meet their standards. I tried to explain that Daniel had dreams, that he was kind, that kindness mattered more than money or status. They only shook their heads. The more they disapproved, the more I clung to him. It felt like the two of us against the world. We would spend hours talking about our future, where we'd live, how many children we might have, the little house with a garden that he swore he'd build with his own hands. Every word from him painted a picture so vivid, I wanted to believe it was already real. But love, as I learned, can also blind. Slowly, cracks appeared. He became distant, making excuses not to meet me, not returning my messages as quickly as before. When I asked, he insisted he was just busy with work. I convinced myself it was true, even when my heart whispered otherwise. One evening, after weeks of suspicion, I went to see him unannounced. His car was outside. The lights in his apartment were on. I knocked, and when the door opened, it wasn't just Daniel standing there. It was Daniel and another woman wearing his shirt, her hair damp as if she had just stepped from the shower. In that moment, the world fell silent. My chest tightened so sharply I couldn't breathe. He tried to speak, to explain, but the betrayal was louder than his words. I left without a sound. When I returned home, I collapsed in my mother's arms. For the first time, I didn't argue with her, didn't fight against her judgment. She stroked my hair and whispered, "We only wanted to protect you." And I realized, though their love had felt suffocating, it had always been steady, unlike his. It's been months now. The pain still lingers, but so does the lesson. Love without trust is only an illusion, and rebellion for the sake of defiance can lead you into shadows you're not prepared to face. I no longer blame my parents for not approving. In fact, I thank them. Sometimes the people who frustrate us the most are the ones who see what we cannot.